Montezuma's Revenge was released on several consoles in 1984, including the version I'll be talking about today, the Atari 2600. You play as an explorer named Panama Joe, who traverses through Montezuma's fortress in search of various treasures, including keys to unlock doors, torches to light up dark rooms, a sword to kill off enemies, an amulet that wipes out all enemies on screen, and jewels that award points. Enemies include skulls, spiders, and snakes, the three dreaded S's. You'll have to jump over them, or let them bounce over you until you're able to find a sword, which you'll only be able to use once, and it won't work on the snakes, so don't try it. Also, you're limited to 4 inventory spots. And even though the jewels don't take up any of these slots, you won't be able to pick any up if you're maxed out. You'll climb chains and ladders, unlock doors, and run past weird shit that you wouldn't expect to find in a 16th century tomb, like lasers, disappearing floors, and conveyor belts. The goal is to find the treasure chamber, where you'll have a limited time to grab as many of these appearing goodies as you possibly can before getting dropped into the next level, and there are 3 altogether. The whole labyrinth layout and puzzle-solving aspect makes this a precursor to the Metroidvania subgenre. It's really impressive for the 2600, a console where many games focus on just one screen the whole time. Aside from being elaborate, the game is also quite easy on the eyes. All the sprites are well defined, there's no flicker, and the animation is pretty freaking smooth. The challenge lies in 2 main areas. First, the speed of the lasers and disappearing floors. You're not given much room for error at all. Like, while you can stop and grab the ladder here to give yourself a rest stop, in this spot you have to make it all the way across, which requires you to start running at the precise moment and having to jump to reach the platform. The second pain in the ass is your jumping hang time, or lack thereof. It makes leaping over hazards similar to the disappearing floors, where you have to time it just right. You can also die from falling from a great height, which can be a shorter distance than you'd likely project, so try not to fall at all. Also, just a word to the wise, you'll want to get in the habit of not tearing ass through the next screen. Stop immediately so you don't run right into a frickin' laser. Montezuma's Revenge was pretty innovative and unique for the time, especially during an era when a lot of games were pumping out left, right, and sinker and saturating the hell out of the market. This one was a diamond in the rough. But it didn't really get remembered all that much, probably because it just got lost in the shuffle of all the other games that came out during a time when people weren't really paying attention to games in the first place. But 14 years after its release, a sequel was spawned, Montezuma's Return, on PC and Game Boy Color. But if you're a fan of exploration and adventure games, and you haven't played Montezuma's Revenge, I recommend giving it a go.